This is it. Today is the day. Today is the day to go big or go home. You choose. If you want to go back to London, you don't win the game today. If you want to stay a little bit more in America and try to win this club World Cup, you have to win today. So there is no way around it, a win or nothing. And also, I want to avoid at any cost any kind of extra time penalties. I don't want to go there. Chelsea need to win this game in regular time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ogs, your own brother. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. We have a lot of news to cover in this video, so let's cut the BS and get straight to the point.
It's a Chelsea thing.
Okay, people, so just like I said, it's go big or go home. What I think Maresca is going to do is this lineup that you see on your screen right now. Robert Sanchez, Cucurella, Colwill, Chalobah, James, Caicedo, Enzo, Palma, Neto, Noni, and Delap. I think he's going to go with his strong team because this is not a joke anymore. If you lose, you go back home, and I'm convinced that Enzo Maresca want to win, and the players also want to win. I predicted Chelsea to win 3-1, but I know it's going to be a very, very complicated game. We have to avoid going to extra time and penalties. Let's now move on to some transfer news today on the match day. Simon Phillips and other sources been reporting about Kudus for a little while now. I haven't seen anything from Fabrizio Romano or David Austin, but the news is picking up slowly and surely. The problem is, it looks like Chelsea are a little bit confused because they've been linked with everybody under the sun. The news reported by Simon Phillips last night was that Chelsea had a 50 million offer rejected for Joao Pedro. As also reported, a proposal was made for Mohammed Kudus for 50 million. Not accepted yet, but Chelsea are now offering a few players. So if we can ship Ben Chilwell, Robert Sanchez, people like that, add them in the package, offer to West Ham, we might get the job done. But it's not sure yet. We just keep on talking. My question is, if you're gonna bring Kudus and you are also working on Joao Pedro, yesterday we heard that Brighton rejected 2 bids. One was from Newcastle United for 50 million. Another one was from unknown Premier League team. But we heard from other sources that the 50 million were from Chelsea Football Club. So I'm a little bit confused what position we are going to play Joao Pedro if you still have Nicholas Jackson in the team and you have Liam Delap. Are you going to play him out of position, or is he going to accept to sit on the bench and wait for his opportunity? I don't want to see another case of Joao Felix, right? Joao Felix came to Chelsea. We all got excited about the news, and few months later, we shipped him on loan because he couldn't find playing time. So it's okay to push about certain players, but the question is what position we are going to play those players. I don't want to see expensive players come to Chelsea just to sit on the bench, if that makes sense. We continue with the Joao Pedro situation. 60 million is what the Brazilian sources are talking about if Chelsea got like 60 million on the table, they could be tempted to take it. Even Sky Sports confirmed the news that Chelsea are interested, but Chelsea are not alone. If he signed for Newcastle, for example, you still have Isak there. I'm just wondering if that is not going to be a problem for him. If he signs for Chelsea, there is Jackson. There is also Delap. And I'm sick and tired of all the time, oh, we can accommodate. He can play from this position. He can play from that position. For me, the way I see football is about specialists. Yes, you can be versatile. You can help us in different positions when we are lacking somebody. But first of all, you go with specialists, people who do good from that position. And then we're going to see. But Maresca, that is not his politics. That is not what he does. He always wants people who can play 10 positions. And that is also a big problem. That's why we see certain players are not developing. They are just okay players in many positions, but they are nothing special, nothing special. Chelsea are a special team. We used to have specialists like Robben, Drogba, Terry, Joe Cole, specialists who just do very good at their positions. I've never seen them get twisted and thrown every position. But we were winning games, we were winning trophies. So there is no only one way of managing or coaching a football team. This one is a little bit confusing. So Jhon Duran is set to leave Al Nassr because looks like conditions over there not for him. I heard that he need to live in another country like Bahrain or something with his girlfriend, because you are not allowed to live with a girlfriend in Saudi, something like that. I'm not too sure because they are just reports. Ronaldo is not married to the girlfriend. They got kid, but they are not married, but they still live together in Saudi. So I don't understand why the law is gonna only apply to Jhon Duran. But anyways, regardless of what the report are, I think he's just not happy over there. Probably attitude problem. We all know that he's a bad boy on and off the pitch, and I don't know. 6 months later, after Al Nassr spent almost 80 million on this brother, he's coming back to Europe to play for Jose Mourinho Fenerbahce. So I was asking myself, should Chelsea go and put a cheeky bid, a loan option, loan with with option to buy? Because remember, Jhon Duran is a proven Premier League goal scorer. So that is something to think about. Or if you think because we have other striker now, Delap, and Delap can do what Jhon Duran do. So what do you think about this situation? Al Nassr now are trying to get Victor Boniface. They wanted him to begin with, and then the deal collapsed because Jhon Duran signed for them. So what do you think about Jhon Duran? Should Chelsea go for him, or you think, nah, let him go forever? We don't want to see him at Chelsea. So Fenerbahce, if Jose Mourinho got all the players that he been asking for, I think next season they could win the Turkish league. Look, he been calling Jadon Sancho. Now he's working very hard on Jhon Duran. Younes Son, also from Tottenham Hotspurs. He still has like Fred. He wanna sign Asensio and Vasquez. Oh my lord. It's going to be a very, very good team, capable of winning the league for Jose Mourinho next season. Chelsea also been linked with Harvey Elliott from Liverpool. He's going to be available on the market for 50 million. For me, I don't really think this is going to happen. The source is caught offside every single day. those dude always come up with some ridiculous name. 99.9% of them never ever happen. So I think they just throw some names out there for clicks, and when you put Chelsea in the same sentence as other teams, and then people are gonna pay attention. Look at me paying attention to somebody that I know is fake news. It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? So this is absolutely crap. I don't see it happening. We have so many players from his position at Chelsea Football Club. Arsenal have added Chelsea forward Nicholas Jackson to their list of striker target for the summer transfer window. Duncan Castells is a very good journalist. I respect him. But I don't think this news is gonna materialize or is true, because Nicholas Jackson is not the profile that Arteta been looking for. He's been looking for a Haaland type of strikers, and that's why he's stuck on getting Sesko. I don't think they need somebody like Jackson in their team. They have so many midfielders. They have so many players who can carry the ball. So this news doesn't really make sense to me. But it's good. Jackson been linked with Newcastle, now Arsenal, Juventus, and many other teams around the world. So we don't know what is going to happen. By the way, his suspension is going to end tonight. If we qualify for the next round, he is back in the team and could be selected. So let's wait and see what is going to happen. Timo Werner to RB or Red Bull. Yeah, RB means just Red Bull, right? So Red Bull New York are trying to sign Timo Werner. So it's going to be very, very good to see Timo Werner in the MLS. Listen, you can say whatever you want about Timo Werner. He's still a Chelsea hero, and he won us the Champions League.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe.
If you really like the video, make sure you subscribe
and turn on your notification.
For
more videos, click here, and to subscribe, click here.